After a week-long layoff, the New Japan Cup returned on Wednesday with the final night of Round 2 action for Night 6. Here is my review. The first match of the night was a battle of the weakest links between their respective stables. I'm talking about Bushi against Yoshihashi. I'm sorry to do them dirty, but it's just the truth. This match was actually really short. There was a spot early on where Yoshihashi was running towards Bushi at the turnbuckle, and it looked like he twisted his knee. I'm not sure if he really got hurt there. I saw him kind of grab and sell both knees throughout the match, so I wasn't sure. But it looked pretty ugly nonetheless, and I hope he's not actually hurt. But when I think about these two, one thing that I realized from watching Bushi and Yoshihashi in the same match is that both guys have really cool moves in their arsenal, but they don't really elicit any drama or emotion. And I know Bushi wrestles under a mask, so it's a little different, but Yoshihashi, when you watch him, if you look at his face, he doesn't show any emotion. There's no facial expressions at all. And to me, that really hurts in a lot of his matches. And I think that if he was able to use those facial expressions to just express himself and create more drama and tension in his match, I think it could be great. Because he's done it before and he's capable of having some really good matches here and there, I think he could be more consistent if he improved in that area. But regardless, getting back to this match, Yoshihashi went over. He was the right guy to go over, and now he advances into the third round. The second cup match of the night, Sanada against Sho. This match started out a little slow in the beginning, but once Sho hit a jumping knee on Sanada, the match took a turn for the better. And after that moment, Sanada did all the selling, which was really surprising. Sho hit all of his big moves. He kept trying to get back to that finish where he'd hit the straightjacket pile driver, followed by the shock arrow, but he never got there. There was also a really nice moment at the end where he had him for that straightjacket pile driver, but Sanada had a beautiful counter where he spun out of it and put him right into the cold skull. It was a really nice spot. And then just like that, Sanada pulled it out of his ass and he won the match. Now, despite Sanada doing all the selling, the result was never in doubt. You knew he was going to win. And this match was really all about Sho proving that he can hang with the heavyweights again. Sho is money. Look, I love Yo. I like Roppongi 3K together, but I really like the two of them more as singles wrestlers, and it's very clear that Sho has it. He's a great wrestler. He has a cool look. They can't keep him in a junior tag team for that much longer. This guy can easily be the junior heavyweight champ or the never openweight champ, and the sky is the limit for him. New Japan just needs to unleash him. The third tournament match of the night was Taichi against Kota Ibushi. At first, I was really surprised that this wasn't the main event. I was certain coming into this night that it would be, but after the way the match played out, I'm not surprised at all. Here's the thing about this match. When I looked at this region of the tournament prior to the tournament even beginning, I saw Taichi, Zack Sabre Jr., Kota Ibushi, and Tanahashi all in that little group, and I got really excited, and my expectations were high. And I know that was the case for many other people as well. But each match disappointed me. It became very clear after watching them all play out that these four guys were only grouped together to build towards a tag team match, and it wasn't so much about having really strong singles matches in the tournament. It was all about just building that feud and potential match, I assume at Dominion, between the four of them. So this match was pretty formulaic and predictable, and for that reason, it disappointed me a little bit. I just wanted to see Kota Ibushi wrestle Taichi, but there was a lot of interference and bells and whistles. Where there wasn't interference and outside stuff going on, I thought the wrestling was really strong and I enjoyed it. It made me wish that that was all we got, but still, in the end, Taichi grabbed the iron fingers, hit Kota Ibushi with it, and stole the win. I really would have liked to have seen two clean, no distraction matches for Kota Ibushi in the first two rounds. Unfortunately, we didn't get it, and those matches ended up being a little disappointing. But I still have high hopes for the tag match between them, and I hope doing all of this to build up to that proves to be worth it. Now for the main event, we got Evil against Hiroki Goto, and this was the battle of two guys in their respective stables who were treading water. I think Evil's in a better position because he's younger, and you can still see maybe something brewing between him and Sanada, possibly leaving LIJ or getting a push. I think there is still potential for him, but for Goto, we don't really know what's going on with him at all. He's just having good matches here and there, and that's kind of really it. So a win here for either guy is definitely significant. There wasn't a lot to this match, however. I like that Evil met Goto before he entered the ring and they brawled outside. The action in the ring was a little slow and then picked up towards the end. There was some nice hard-hitting action, counters, what you would expect from the two of them. The biggest moment happened in the end when Evil low-blowed Goto while the ref was down. Goto ended up kicking out of that, but then right away, Evil picked him up, hit his finish, and he stole the win. It'll be interesting to see if Evil continues to cheat. I think he definitely needs to be a little darker to match what his character is supposed to be a little more violent, cheat, and keep taking his character in that direction. As for the match itself, I enjoyed it. I really liked the way it picked up at the end a little bit. I just think it could have been a little bit longer, and I think it definitely would have benefited from having more time. All in all, I thought this was a really consistent, solid night of action. No match was really that crazy, but I definitely thought Sho and Sonata had the match of the night. Again, I'm really high on Sho, and I hope that he has more singles matches down the road. I'm not surprised with any of the winners. I think Evil and Sonata are definitely going to meet in the tournament, and I'm definitely excited for the following round. But that's enough of what I think. Let me know in the comment section how you felt about Night 6. Also, follow me on Twitter at @A_Barragato. Subscribe for more content just like this. But for now, I'm Anthony Barragato, and thank you for watching.